been on the rise of popularity?
What?
Insta?
Pot? Instapot?
No, Instagram. Instagram has made a large impact in content marketing and is on the rise. Hey guys, welcome to my podcast, Ellie's Everyday Thoughts. Today we have our guest speaker, Berkeley Barnes.
Hello, my name is Berkeley Barnes. I'm Ellie's fiance. I'm from Utah.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to have you today. Today we're going to be talking about Instagram. So we're going to discuss the transformation and evolution of the social media platform and what it's done for individuals and for businesses in their content marketing. So kind of exciting. So first, I kind of want to talk about the change that Instagram has made from aesthetic to authentic. So Instagram was launched in 2010, was actually made primarily for photographers. And so it was a platform made so that photographers could share their very nice images and make it very aesthetic. And so it was primarily just for photos to be posted by photographers.
Well, that's actually pretty interesting. I didn't really know that.
Yeah, and so that's what it used to be. And Berkeley, when did you get Instagram?
I'm actually pretty new to the game. I think I got Instagram a year ago to impress some girl. It worked out pretty good for me. Yeah, I'm pretty new to most social media. I never really got in on it, so a lot of stuff is new. So the fact that it was like for photographers and stuff is like news to me, because to me all it is memes, and then people post pictures of themselves every once in a while.
Yeah, no, and I feel like that I feel like you've gotten into the more authentic side of Instagram. And even when I joined Instagram, I think it was like 2016. So that was still 6 years after what it was. And it still had already like started this transformation. But it was more of a thing for us to only post aesthetic photos. But it's changed as time has gone on to just be more authentic and to kind of post whatever you want, which is interesting.
Is that an improvement, you think?
I think it is. I feel like Gen Z thrives on connection, and I feel like this is an app that has been very tailored towards Gen Zers because it helps them find connection in a different way. Because I think often we're so stuck to our phones that we get scared of face-to-face interaction, but it's super fun for us to post what's going on in our lives and what's happening. And I think that's also a benefit for businesses too, because when a business is more authentic on an app, people are more likely to want to connect with them and see that they're real people and a real business.
That's a good point. I mean, you even made one last night just to be like, February.
Yeah, just to show what I did in February, which is super fun. And I love Instagram for that aspect.
Well, and I guess that's great for marketers too, because you get on and your post seems just as special as all of the other things they're trying to advertise on there. So kind of smart. I'm kind of understanding the whole concept here, I think.
Yeah, no, it's super cool, and I feel like it's evolving in a way that is targeted towards, our generation and the right audience. And so the next thing that I wanted to talk about was kind of the newer features and what they are and why they're attracting people and businesses. And so I think the biggest one that I want to bring up is Reels. Why do you feel like Instagram Reels are attracting so many people?
Probably because they're addicting. They're on
You're
everything.
Not wrong.
I feel like TikTok really popularized it, but then now it's on Instagram and it's on YouTube and it's on everything, and it's like gambling. Gambling's addicting. And you have to just keep scrolling to see, maybe the next video will be even better than the last one I just watched. Or what if I miss out on this because I didn't scroll one more time? And then just sit there, and next thing you know, hours and hours are going by. Or people are just getting bored all the time because of the instant gratification of, I don't like this, switch to the next video. If I'm taking a dump on the toilet, it's like, wow, this is boring. I'm going to pull out my phone. Next thing I know, my bathroom visit is 10 minutes longer.
That's a good point. And I feel like Reels not only suck in individuals, but I also feel like it's kind of put businesses into this position of needing to do short form content. Because a lot of big businesses I don't know, Maverick, for example. Maverick, they're big enough that they don't need social media to really advertise, But that's where people are seeing like all the ads and stuff, and so they have to jump on that trend of reels and that short form content to reach the right audience, which is really interesting.
Well, I mean, I feel like even with longer formed content, there's people aren't even making it as much anymore, and so it's harder to find. And I'm not really one that watches reels that often. I usually watch ones that people send me. Fair. But now, like, to see a lot of like funny content of creative people doing things, you have to watch reels, and it's hard to even find the ones you want.
It's true. I feel like reels have definitely changed Instagram for good. I mean, there's all sorts of features like, stories and the locations now and being able to repost on this platform, but all of those are doing a lot of good for Instagram. That's all the time that we have for today. So thanks for listening, and thanks, Berkeley, for joining us on this podcast.
Of course, anytime.
And be sure to check out my blog and to learn more about content marketing and social media content. Catch us next week to learn more about social media careers and opportunities.